Hello my friends, welcome to another session or another part of Minecraft Bedrock Survival on the worst seed ever? I don't know, that's obviously going to be an opinion thing, but this seed definitely is kind of a challenge starting out, but we're doing it, so let's get right into it. So yeah, this seed basically, as you saw part 1, it started us out on an island, and we had to, go to the mainland. So we went to the mainland, we found the savannah, and well, we got up on our feet pretty good. Kind of had a rough first night and all that good stuff, but we got us a good farm going over after quite some time. Got our house built. We got 5 diamonds, I think, 5 or 6, I don't remember. So in this part, I think I actually want to do some fishing. And I'm probably going to fish for over an hour, and we'll see what we get. But I don't have much of a food supply. But not only will I get food from fishing, but I also could get some other very good stuff. And that can come in handy. So intermittently, besides from fishing, I'll probably also get some more wood, because I need more wood as well to make chests and organize my inventory and stuff like that. As you say, I kind of don't have very much, but yeah, because this stuff needs to be organized better, so we'll probably do that, and hopefully we'll catch some really cool stuff from fishing, so that'd be pretty neat. But I have diamonds. I think I'll put all my really good stuff here. Yeah, 5 diamonds, which is enough to make a pickaxe. I'm thinking probably pretty soon, possibly in the next part, we may want to go to the nether. But yeah, probably intermittently between fishing, I'll probably go to the cows and breed them, and sheep I'm not worried too much about, honestly. Because I ain't going to really need wool for a while, although shearing them and storing up wool wouldn't be a bad idea, so I might do that. But yeah, wood and leather I'm definitely going to be needing. I don't think I've killed any of my cows yet. But basically, I guess before I get started on that, I'll do that. Just kind of show you what I do. But yeah, we just want to gather this wheat here, and breed the cows. Always want to breed them before you kill any. Because, well, you want there to be babies to replace the adults that you're killing, you know what I'm saying? I like to keep at least, 15 to 20 cows at all times, so that, they're pretty quick to get the population back up if you keep at least that many. And you can get a decent amount of leather in one go, which we're going to need leather for books. Another thing, sugarcane, so I also need to work on that. So, a lot of things to do. So, yeah, fishing and work on those things. So, I have a lot of seeds, and I can compost these later. So, it's not that big of a deal. Got a lot of seeds. I'm going to go check on our sugarcane, which is over here past our mine, past the cows. And okay, it's extending. When I get some wood, I'm gonna definitely want to make a better farm. But for right now, we'll just use this little lake here for the time being. I'm gonna deal with this right now because we need a good place for sugarcane. So I'm gonna develop a good area for that, and I'll just kind of speed up what I do, I guess. Okay, so I'm going to use these granites because I can make 24 slabs with that. If with 12 blocks, I can make 24 slabs. No, I don't think I have a stone cutter. So, yeah. I'll just have to use a crafting table, which is fine. That's another reason I haven't made stairs in my mine yet. For one thing, I just don't have much stone. Let's make that into polish because it'll look nicer. But yeah, 24 slabs, that should be enough for a decent sugarcane farm. Because essentially I'll be able to grow one thing on each side, which will be 48 pieces of sugarcane. which will give me a stack and a half, you know, because if I get 2 each time I hit one, that'll give me 96 pieces, which would be, you know, a stack and a half, just about. Alright, so let's work on that. Okay, so I dug some tunnels here, three tunnels of 8. So now we just got to put the water in it. The sugarcane, it won't even allow you to place anything. It won't even allow you to place the sugarcane if you don't have a water source. So we should be Gucci after this stuff. Alright, so we got this tunnel perfect. Interestingly, after the water stops flowing, you notice like this, the water kind of fills in the source. And so it's like you have an unlimited water supply. And I can just I don't have to keep going all the way to the lake over there, which technically that is an underwater lake. I kind of covered it. Alrighty, so we got that filled up. Oh, probably. I want to keep my water bucket full. Okay, and then I'm going to put some slabs over this. The reason I'm doing this is because it's going to make it much easier to actually harvest the sugarcane. There we go. That way we don't have to worry about mobs spawning. So yeah, plant those 10 and then I'm going to go back and get the rest of this. Because really, I ain't going to be going over here to get any. This is really dark though. I need to be lighting this up better. Even though this is not exactly a good place for my sugarcane, it will be a good place for fishing. Definitely need to light it up. Playing all this. And that's gonna be way better, I do think. Alrighty. So I'm just gonna go ahead and go to bed. Oh, I never did remove those dirt blocks. Ha! Oh, I did forget something in the last session. Alrighty. So yeah, I don't really need dirt on me. I'm gonna put that back in here. But yeah, let's breed the cows and get some leather, because I'm just kind of showing you some things I'm gonna be doing while I am, you know, fishing and stuff. And I'll just cut out the not so interesting stuff. So, you know, the cows will give you beef, and they'll also randomly give you a piece of leather. Look at y'all, man. Look at y'all. You have that gold helmet, man. Jeez, he was tough. Oh, I'm supposed to breed. I wasn't even taking my own advice. Breed them before you start killing them, obviously, because you want them to have babies before. And I don't really kill all of my adults unless I know I've had like 20 babies. So if I used 22 wheat, that should have bred 11 cows. So 11 babies right there. Can I get another one? But of course, sometimes you might actually get the same cow, or you might actually feed one of the babies. So I find that it doesn't always work out. So far, we haven't got much leather. But yeah, I'll probably just doing this off screen. If I have looting 3 on my sword, looting is an enchantment. We'll get more into enchantments later, after we go to the nether. But yeah, enchantments, I could be getting way more leather. Kind of seems weird, because all my other worlds I have fully enchanted stuff, and here I am just with a worn out stone sword. Yeah, say I'm feeding some of the babies. If you feed the babies a lot of wheat, depending on how close they are growing up, they'll actually grow up faster, which is kind of weird, but they actually do that. Let's kill a couple more adults. 12 leather, that ain't too bad. I probably had a good 15 babies there, so I think I'm gonna stop right there though. So yeah, 14 leather. We got 39 raw beef, which is also pretty nice. And I still have 40 weight left just from that one harvest. So yeah. So that thinned it out quite a bit, but we have a lot of babies. As a matter of fact, let's go ahead and just breed y'all one more time, and then we're gonna get to fishing. Man, they're so excited, man, to have that wheat, I tell you. But yeah, look at that. I gained like a whole level just by breeding them. And heck, just for the heck of it, I'll shear y'all sheep. The wandering trader is still here. So if I could eventually get me a shepherd that wanted light gray wool or white wool, that would be awesome. There's so many little things to do in this game, you know. Alrighty. So 30-30. Alrighty, so put that in there. Oh yeah. Oh y'all, we got our fishing rod. I'm so excited. I'm just gonna keep my shears. I'm gonna keep my weight on me. And let's put this beef up. Matter of fact, I could just go ahead and cook this, actually. Unfortunately, I don't have a smoker. If I had a smoker, it would actually cook the food way faster. I do have a blast furnace, so, which I actually think I got from a dead village, which we'll probably be revisiting that later. Alright, so for fishing. Oh, I got a random cow. Sorry, cow, but you're dying. I don't think you were one of mine. But yeah, if for fishing purposes, this rod, I just actually made this with 2 pieces of string and a stick, or maybe 2 sticks, I can't remember. It's just a plain Jane rod. It has no enchantments on it. So it's gonna take quite some time for the fish to bite because it has no enchantments. This is actually a good fishing spot though, because 1, it's kind of lit up around. 2, you want the sky to be open. You want like your bobber and the top of your rod to be able to where the moonlight or the sunlight can actually have full view. I don't know. I'm not really explaining that very well, I don't think. But there are videos on it and better explanations than what I just gave. But yeah, you want it to basically be open. You don't want it to be an indoor fishing area, and you don't want it to be, unless I guess glass. But I don't know. Transparent blocks might actually not work either. I'm not really sure about that. But we don't have that though. But yeah, see, we already caught 3 fish, even though we don't have an enchanted rod. We will catch some enchanted rods though, at least I hope we do, and maybe some other really cool things. And then we'll kind of talk more about those things as the time goes. But anyway, I don't want to bore y'all to death, so let's just see what we catch over some time. Oh shoot, I think I ended up using an extra piece of coal. When you take something out of the furnace though, you'll actually get a little bit of XP for it. And notice I already got a couple levels by fishing, so yeah, this beef is going to be a much better food source than this wheat that we got, so I think I'm going to use it instead. So I'm going to chop some logs to get back to fishing. Okay, so after getting 47 logs, that axe broke, but let's go ahead and finish this tree, I guess, and then we'll get back to fishing. I think that should be enough wood to make the chest that I'm going to need. Oh, y'all, we caught our first enchanted item. A punch 2 bow. So I actually... Oh, this already has punch 1. Well, I could upgrade it to punch 2. Not the best enchantment, but that is our first enchanted thing. Alrighty, so I went home to sleep. And then this guy's gonna constantly shoot me before I can even get up here. Thankfully, he finally missed a shot. Man, that was so annoying. Yeah, he had blast protection. Well, all I got was the blast protection too. And my armor's still in pretty good shape. You know, if I do decide I want to go to the nether. But yeah, I figured I'd light this cave up so that I won't have a lot of crap. You know, this is right in my backyard, and I don't think I've even looked in this yet. We'll definitely want to look in this later. You know, the fishing in this game is actually really weird when you think about it, because you don't have to put any bait on the fishing rod. Well, I mean, I guess you could assume that your character does it without you really seeing it, and it may automatically be baited. I'm not sure, but furthermore, you don't really see any fish swimming. What in the heck was that? You don't see any fish swimming around in this lake, but you know, I'm catching some fish. And you can see down there we've caught 25 fish. And yeah, it doesn't really matter, you know, if it's a really small area like this, or if it's an ocean. It doesn't really matter where you fish. You're gonna, you know, the mechanics work exactly the same. So yeah, I just caught one of the game's treasures, a lily pad. Not sure why the game considers that to be a treasure, but yeah, it's something that you can catch. You can catch all kinds of weird things. A bowl. I just realized something though, that I was waiting on it to happen so I could discuss it with you guys, but basically if you fish and it's raining, then you have an increased chance, a significantly increased chance to actually catch really good treasure. However, since I'm in the savannah, oh, I missed out on that. Since I'm in the savannah, I don't think it's going to. I don't think it rains in the savannah or desert biomes. Oh crap! Apparently, I don't have this lit up good enough. I was gonna actually try to fish all the way through the night, but this may not be sufficiently lit up. That stuff over there hopefully won't bother me. I mean, I don't think it's gonna rain since I'm in this biome. It actually could have been raining at any time if I moved into another biome, but I mean, I would basically have to go all the way towards spawn, because other than that, I haven't really seen any other. Well, yeah, there was that island. If you look on the map there, you can see the spawn, and then you see that tiny island off the coast of the savannah there. And I think that was a forested little island. So it might rain there, but that's probably a good 600-700 blocks from where I am right now. And eventually I will get these maps. I'm gonna do a lot with maps later. Caught some boots. Oh, they're actually pretty good shape. I got a pig who's visiting me. Yeah, another reason that you can say that this is a challenge world is that when you type this seed into, if you go to Mine Atlas, which actually does work for some Bedrock seeds. It may not be exact, but some of them are actually pretty close enough for it's useful. This one really isn't even. It's way off. It's basically useless. So that's another way this is a challenge world, because I can't really go to Mine Atlas to see where certain biomes are going to be. I'm going to have to just find them. So there will be a lot of exploring that we will eventually do. Oh, we caught our first enchanted book. I was wondering if we were going to catch anything good. Smite 3. Not the best thing, but well, it actually... Smite is really not the worst enchantment, because any undead mob. We'll get more into enchantments later, but yeah, Smite is good for making your sword or axe, whatever weapon of choice, well, either of those that you choose to use, and that makes it more powerful against undead mobs. So wither skeletons, which, spoiler alert, we'll see those. Haven't really seen them yet. But yeah, skeletons, zombies, husk, drowned, you know, anything like that can be pretty good for. And even a boss, it is good against that. But oh wow, another book before I was even done. Fire Aspect 2, Knockback 2. That is really nice, actually. That is a good sword enchantment. Of course, we don't have us a good diamond sword yet to put that on, but we may use that later. And another interesting thing, I'm catching some interesting things now. A water bottle, which actually is useful in itself, but of course you can make your own bottles with glass, which we have some extra of. And got a saddle. That is another unique thing that you can catch by fishing. That's one of the few ways that you can get a saddle in this game, which can be used to ride a horse. Of course, saddles can be used for other things as well, riding other things. Alright, I got me a zombie interrupting me. I'm trying to fish through the night, but I have him in the water. I'm trying to wait till I catch this last thing before I kill him. Okay, just a fish. My stone sword has about had it. But we are due for an upgrade to iron, I do believe. And we reached level 30, which is pretty nice. And, I don't know, man. We'll talk more about the nether later. But, cute little baby pig. Well, I'm actually about at a point where I have to stop, unfortunately. I didn't get the enchantments. I didn't get any fishing rod. You can catch an enchanted fishing rod. Usually before my first fishing rod breaks, I usually catch an enchanted one. But we did catch a multitude of different things. We caught saddle, lily pad, 12 puffer fish, some rotten flesh, a couple tropical fish, 2 enchanted books, which we saw earlier, and 1 water bottle, and 59 raw cod and 25 salmon. So, of course, fish are the most common thing you're going to get, but you can get some other things as well. I really wish we would have got at least 1 enchanted fishing rod, but it doesn't look like we're going to get that. But there are 3 really good multiple enchantments actually you can get, but 2 that really pertain to only fishing, and that is lure. You can get up to lure 3, which every enchantment of lure makes the amount of time you have to wait until your next catch that much faster. So like lure 3 is 3 times faster than like what I'm using right now. I do think it's something like that anyway. Then there is something called Luck of the Sea. You can get up to Luck of the Sea 3, which means it's 3 times more likely that you're going to catch, look at that chicken, something really special, such as an enchanted book, or an enchanted fishing rod or whatnot. Sadly, I didn't catch anything. My fishing rod probably is around 65% durability left. So I'm hoping that by the time it's completely worn that I catch something, a better fishing rod. But we'll see. So yeah, I actually do need to come to a stop point. I'm not going to organize my inventory, but I can put it into that extra chest I got, or that chest that has a big mixture of things. And I kind of want some more leather, so oh, look, he has bubble coral block. What did he take a hit from? Oh, a baby zombie. Oh, he went, come on, llama, fight back, fight back. Oh, you know what? You're going after me. Screw you. Oh, I got a piece of leather. Oh, that's kind of interesting. I'm surprised the baby zombie was hitting the llama so quickly that it didn't have time to shoot. And I'm just going to kill you with my fist because you know what? That's better insult to injury. Which is actually not a good idea because my armor's taking a huge beating. So that's actually pretty stupid on my part. But skeletons are pretty weak. And my armor still is in pretty decent shape. So if I did want to go to the nether in the next part, or maybe not the next part, but soon, because there's a little bit I need to do before I would do that. Oh, there's a creeper in my yard, which I'm not really that thrilled about. But let's sleep. It's actually the night's about to end. That creeper is very close to my house, which it's not the biggest deal in the world, but it could damage our hard work. So apparently I haven't lit it up that good. But yeah, I'm actually not going to cook this fish because if I get a fisherman, that's going to come in handy. Matter of fact, I'm going to put the pufferfish in there too, even though don't eat a pufferfish, it will poison you. So actually, I have plenty of iron. I am going to make me an iron sword before I end off here. I think that will be worth the investment. You know, only 2 pieces of iron. I mean, it's worth the sacrifice, I would say. And then the stuff I got, maybe it'll all fit in this chest. Now we got 3 enchanted books now, because I got 1 from that mine shaft. Speaking of which, we do need to explore that mine shaft. I actually could do that in the next part, actually. Just to see if we get anything really cool there. And this is not organized at all. I will eventually make more chests so that this can be better organized, but for the time being, we're just gonna leave it like this. But yeah, nautilus shells, they'll have a purpose later. Of course, water bottles. Got 29 leather, which is enough for like 9 bookcases. So probably need more than that. Ooh, this is so disorganized. It really, my OCD kind of is like, I can't stand it, but really. And I had saplings on me because I was replanting some trees that I tore down. But probably put the saplings back. I don't really need to eat yet. Sugarcane. Oh, my sugarcane did grow a little bit while I was fishing. So before I end off here, let's put that back. So yeah, y'all, I'm really not sure what we're going to do in the next part, but we're going to do something exciting. We might explore the mine shaft, or we might go to the nether. Of course, before we go to the nether, though, I do need to do a few things. I need some obsidian. I actually might have enough obsidian. I might just only need to make a diamond pickaxe. Because I could potentially deconstruct that portal over there. Well, obsidian's easy to get, so I'll probably just mine my own. I don't really want to mess with that weird portal that we saw in the first part. But I actually have some extra. Actually have some extra sugarcane left over, so that will be really, really good. So we're gonna definitely want to store that. So I'm gonna actually put it in this chest because we're gonna need that for making books, bookcases, and ultimately our enchantment table. But y'all, that's really all I got for right now. So I hope you enjoyed this part, and I really do look forward to seeing you in the next part. I don't know where that creeper was. Oh, he kind of actually went away, which I'm okay with. I am perfectly okay with that. But yeah, y'all, I really appreciate you watching. Hope you have a wonderful day, and as always, stay safe and stay awesome. Goodbye, y'all.